Welcome back to the Stephen Knight Show. I want to let you know we're all over social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course our official website, thestephennightshow.com. Go to our YouTube channel, The Stephen Knight Show, subscribe, like, and comment. Let us know what you think about what we talk about. All right, well, we got to start the show off by wishing Mr. Chike a very happy birthday. Chike, how are you feeling? Tell us all about it.
I am feeling stupendous. I'm feeling blessed. I'm feeling honored. I'm feeling actually humbled. Turning 50 is a milestone, and it's a blessing to not look like what you've been through. You know what I mean?
Look at Nayyir's face. You can't believe you're 50.
He lying. He lying.
I only know because he told me.
He's lying.
He's telling the truth.
I am the big 5-0, half a century.
Oh, no, hold on. Chike, you are joking.
No, I'm serious.
He is not.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah.
Look at your face.
I only knew because he told me he was turning 50. I'm like, you were? That's why I didn't say it.
Oh, that is crazy.
Yeah. So Chike, what knowledge do you have for us at 50?
No way.
Don't waste time stressing out over the small stuff. Like, young people don't really know how much insignificance they focus on. It's really in the scheme of everything. As you get older, you'll see, don't sweat the small stuff. Don't. Yeah. It's not important. It's a time waster. And the thing you don't get back is time. So spend every minute preciously and have no regrets.
Most definitely. And Nayyir still got his mouth open.
He's still stuck. Nayyir's still stuck.
No way. There's no way, Chike. They lied to you on your birth certificate, brother.
No, it's very much true.
It's true, Nayyir. It's true.
And hey, look, Nayyir, and I'm still working on the Benjamin buttoning of all this. I'm still working on it.
Insane, honestly, you look. Chike, show us the I didn't see
you like my drip?
Yeah,
you like my drip.
That's cool.
That's how Stephen Knight showed.
Merch, man.
I like that. Yeah, Chike, that is insane. Now this takes the cake for me on this one. I've never seen someone look so young. Never. I've seen a lot of people, but this is like
Pharrell looks like a baby.
Huh?
Pharrell looks like a baby.
And he's like 50.
Yes.
Yeah, he kind of looks aged, and he's got a lot of money. And he's got a lot of money, and I can tell he's older. Bro, you do not look, bro, you could go 10 years, 15 years younger.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Incredible,
it's nothing but God. Nothing but God.
Wow. Well, happy birthday, and to 50 times 50 more.
Thank you.
All right. Well, our question of the day is, are you someone who is typically late, early, or on time? Lynia.
95% of the time, early. The other percent, on time.
Okay. Nayyir?
Yeah.
Go ahead with your late self.
Maybe half and half. It depends on the platform. Depends on what the thing is. I think I make the decision based on what the thing is.
What about you, Chike?
I'm 100% early. 100% early.
So when it comes to business, I'm usually early to on time. But like when it comes to like when I do performances and things like that, I stop. I used to be very early. I get there, they setting up. They people aren't there yet. And I'm waiting for hours. So now I come late there, and I'm right on time for them. So, but tweet us at home. Let us know. Are you someone who's typically late, early, or on time? You know, Dr. Phil once said, "Someone who's always late is a selfish person."
I agree.
I can see that.
I can see that.
Yeah. All right. So over a year ago, the COVID pandemic changed our daily lives. People around the world, we had to wear masks. We had to social distance. And but now, you know, a year later, after the pandemic first hit, the CDC has changed the rules and we've become accustomed to. Last Thursday, the federal agency announced that fully vaccinated people are no longer required to wear a mask or practice social distancing. And this is inside, outside. They said that people no one really needs to wear a mask outside. But if you're vaccinated, you can go back to and keep it in mind, certain things, you can go back to your daily life, unless you have like a immune system, compromised immune system, then you should talk to your doctor. The problem here is that there's no rollout. So some states and some places are keeping their mask mandates, while others have left them a while back. And so, is this something, Nayyir, that people just use their common sense? Do you feel comfortable going in large groups? Because now we can, if you're vaccinated without your mask. How do you feel about these new guidelines?
No, I still don't feel comfortable. I think, like you said, people should use their best judgment, common sense. We know that that's not a thing, but I guess use your best judgment when it comes to these health-related efforts. But no, I'm still not comfortable. In Florida, Florida is it's a representation of the country. Florida, there are some people who are and some people who aren't. Like literally, you can go to a different business and it looks completely different than the last business. The way people are asking you to either mask up or not. It's insane here, actually. But I'm still not comfortable. I wear my mask everywhere here.
Yeah. And Lynia, what about you? What are your thoughts on these new guidelines?
I don't care what the CDC does. What you're gonna do is I'm gonna wear my mask around these people, because after realizing that, how people just and I'm wearing my mask, and I'm cool. Like Nayyir said, I'm cool like around like people I know that's different, but in these big crowds and being in like close space, nah, son, I'm gonna have my mask on. And then if you don't have yours on and you around me, I get in my car and I spray myself anyway. So, and then I come home and I take a whole shower and I wash all my clothes. So, I'm good, son. I'm good.
Yeah. And I know for me, a year in, I've kind of found my routine of what I can do, what I can't do, listening to the science. Chike, you work in the healthcare industry. What are your thoughts on these new guidelines? Because either there's some of the top physicians that say they think it's too early to change these guidelines.
I mean, I agree. Because it's going to viruses pick up when the weather changes, when it gets cooler, right? And what's going to happen is when the seasons change and it starts to get cooler, the virus could ramp up again. So you're going to throw everybody back where they were and they were just loose for the summer. But I think that's torture. If you keep things at a status quo, then I think that we could ease out of it gradually, as opposed to everybody all opening out come the summer and then you sliding back into it come the fall. That's kind of crazy to me. And exactly, how do you know that someone's vaccinated? Like, you're in a crowd, how do you know?
Yeah,
you don't. And those ones that don't want to wear masks anyway. Oh, I'm vaccinated, just so I don't have to put anything on their face. No, I'll be masked up.
I was in the store today and I saw this woman just walking. And in this store I go to, I always see people. I've never seen people without a mask on, but she was just walking around on the phone, talking loud, no mask, and no one said anything to her. They have security there. Usually they'll say something. They didn't say anything to her. So it'll be interesting to see how we get back to some sense of normalcy. We'll see what happens. Well, so we finished taping the show last week, and the minute we hit in, this story broke. And this has been the buzz of the internet for the past week. Porsha Williams from Real Housewives of Atlanta. So over on Mother's Day, she had posted several pictures, but one picture she posted in particular was her and her ex-fiance, who's also her daughter's dad, and she posted a picture of an older gentleman. Well, fans of the show started to realize who that older gentleman was. And it was another co-star, Fallon, her estranged husband. He had filed for divorce in January. And so people were asking, well, why is he in the picture? Why is he in the picture? So Porsha, right when we got off the show, she posted a picture of them two hugged up, letting us know that they're engaged. that they had been together for only a month and that she had nothing to do with the divorce. He filed for divorce before they even got in a relationship. She said they're not really friends in real life, and they know it's fast, but they're committed to living life to the fullest. Since then, some women came out claiming to have dated him too during that period of time, which he is denied. He even said that if someone can show valid receipts of him cheating on his wife during this time period, he'll give him $50,000. Well, Nene Leakes, a lot of cast members came out, and different people in that Bravo sphere came out with their comments, a little shade or whatever. Nene initially congratulated her. And so when she got backlash, she said that she didn't even read the whole post. She just saw that Porsha was engaged and she was happy for her because she, likes Porsha. But she said, I didn't realize that man. She said, I don't know the whole story, but it doesn't look that great. So she was doing an interview recently, and she said that when she first saw the picture of Porsha, Dennis, and another man, she thought it was Porsha's mother's boyfriend. So the question is, and I asked you, Lynia, as being the only woman on the panel tonight, do you think that Porsha broke girl code by getting engaged to her co-star's ex-husband?
Listen here. All them heifers ain't no good. It's amazing how you could come on a show, be on a show, and y'all, next thing you know, y'all fighting like cats and dogs. Yeah, no. I mean, how can you expect to have some sort of code or loyalty in a created environment that's based off of just generating some type of revenue? Like there are no real friendships on those shows, none whatsoever. There's no sisterhood on those shows. When they sit and they drink and they eat with each other and they talk about each other like a dog, there's no code. Like but listen, I don't watch, stuff like that because I love my brain cells. I'd rather watch Maury. So I would say, I feel like, especially for her, I feel like she wants to be like a Black Kardashian in some form of fashion. Like, I mean, she's a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
Like she's one of the more beautiful ones on that show. But her inside is ugly. Like, cause none of them value themselves. I don't care what you say. When you take on that type of devil like that, when it comes to reality TV, and you put yourself out there like that, you done sold your soul a little bit.
It was interesting that this past season she had put herself out there, protesting for Breonna Taylor and Black Lives Matter and things like that. She got arrested a couple of times, and it seemed like that she was using her platform in that positive way. And then when I saw that, I thought it was fake. But so let me ask you, Nayyir. So a lot of people thinking this is just for a storyline, for next season. And Andy Cohen was asked about, because allegedly she has a special coming up, 3-episode special following her life. But anyway, so Andy Cohen was asked about, he just said that he thinks it's wild and he'll looks forward to just tuning in to see what happens. But we all know that's putting money in his pockets. What are your thoughts on all of this? And let me ask you, do you think it's different with men? Because we asked the question today on Facebook, and a lot of guys, like, they wouldn't care. And even a lot of girls said that, but then someone said, oh, y'all lying. What are your thoughts, Nayyir?
It definitely could be a storyline for the spinoff, if that really is a thing.
Yeah.
She definitely is gonna be able to use that to her advantage.
Mm-hmm.
What do I think about the supposed friends swapping partner? I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. I guess it all depends. There's a lot of things that kind of vary. Would I personally mind if someone who I dated in the past is dating someone that I know, a friend or an associate or a buddy? I don't think I'd really be interested. I wouldn't really care, I don't think, because they must be made for each other for whatever reason. They are attracted to each other for whatever reason. And usually you are like your friends anyway. So I don't think it's a far stretch either when people are interested in, there are guys and, you know, who are interested in sisters and vice versa, you know? So I don't know. I don't think it's something that would bother me. But it also, how it happens could be something as reflective in your relationship with your friend. If it was not a conversation, or if it was done sneakily, or while you were kind of courting or whatever, that could be a problem. But as far as somebody dating and someone from my past, it doesn't bother me at all. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah. What do you think about it, Chike, all this?
Well, is there a missing component? Isn't the gentleman that she's with now best friends with her ex?
Well, apparently they're friends, and apparently that's how. So Candy did an interview with Fallon, and it kind of came up. It was like after all this, they did an interview previous to all this breaking, and she asked her, "How did you come on the show?" Because Candy does this thing where she interviews a lot of castmates from the show, and she said that I really met her through my husband and Dennis knew each other, and then when I met her, she seemed very genuine, and we just clicked and got along. But it's crazy because you see on the show where Fallon's introducing her to her husband.
It's no matter what you think of it, the optics of it is messy. It's very messy. And
that's your coworker at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's not even just that. It's like, okay, this is reality TV, so it's based off reality. So this is your life. Mm-hmm. Whether it be a made-up storyline or not, it's done in the guise of reality. So the masses are believing that this is who you are. So it looks messy. It is kind of messy. Whether the factuality of it or not is messy or not, it just looks that way. And optics, perception is truth in that world. So Porsha, you look messy.
Well, we'll see what happens. I'm sure the ratings people are waiting for this.
Oh, they love mess. They love it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We'll take a quick break. Come back with the birthday boys. More hot topics. We're back after this.